it's supposed to feel.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but
Right, Dave, 30 quid.
Pardon? 4 for a tenner, yeah? Can you load them in?
Yeah, was that one, mate?
Great value, these bags, Phil. 4 for a tenner.
I'll have three bags of pallets tomorrow.
Do your draw first for me.
Alright.
How much is it for?
30 quid.
20 special.
Bessie 20.
Yeah.
Far side, that is.
20 I'm on, I don't know. 17's corner.
Go on, get on it.
That's going to go through.
Yeah, this is real then.
Right, here we are. Larford Lakes for the practice match before the Goldenrod Feeder Championship. So, today is I think it's a 60 pegger, you know. Loads of people on the match today. It's across both lakes, Spessy and Match Lake. This is the practice match basically, but everybody fishes it. Everybody comes down and fishes the match on Friday before the big event Saturday, Sunday. So, getting down here. I bought a new van, but it ain't ready till Monday. My luck in it. So my brother's come down with me, which is great. He's a good fisherman, normally fishes Lindholme and stuff like that, but he hasn't been for quite a while with work commitments and stuff. But he's come down, brought me down in the car. It's been a bit of a squeeze in the car, but at least we've got down. Got pretty much all my gear, and yeah, we're raring to go. So thanks my brother Richard for bringing me down, and going to stop in a hotel with us for the weekend, out with my tackle, and yeah, be my bank runner. So thanks very much. I said I'd give him, if I win it, I'll give him $1,000 or something like that. So there you go. Sorry Nosha. So, but today is just a practice match. I've already drawn and we set up. We're on peg 20 on Spessy Lake, which is at the other side of Spessy Lake. Lovely, beautiful complex down here at Larford Lakes. Even built a new little draw hut and everything, so yeah, it's fantastic. The only thing is we couldn't find a blooming shop on way down to get some drinks and that, so my brother's just nipped to the shop to get us some drinks and a sarnie for us. It might be a long day, but I've drawn anyway, and people are saying it's alright. It's Tidsy just a few pegs down, Speeder 2 pegs up. I've seen Dave Smith, my mate. I've seen Tommy. Waco's drawn well. All the people what you think are drawn well. So yeah, it's Hopefully it'll stay dry today so it don't get too muddy for the final, but it's supposed to be ridiculous weather, wind and rain. Anyway, I'll turn you round, show you the peg, and we'll have a look and see what tackle I've got set up. Right, so here's my peg. 20 on Spessa. That Speedy's peg in the corner with the big tree. He's the M peg, so I'm assuming he's going to chuck up that corner somewhere. This is my peg, all set up. I didn't go on that because it looks like it's going to break. And you know me, if I get on that, I'll go straight through it. So I've left that alone, just sat it aside. Got my set nicely set up. And then we've got lad next door, and then Tiddy's down there with his van somewhere down there. Dave Smith's on the corner here. But the better pegs apparently that corner, this corner, and this corner. So, but in the middle of the lake sort of thing. Well, maybe not middle. But it looks nice enough, doesn't it? Big open water. So I've got rod wise, I've got a feeding feeder rod with a big feeder on. I've got a little mini reactor core XZ rod, which is just going to be one what I chuck short. And then I've got my Cortex 11 footer, which I'm probably going to chuck about 25 metres. And then I've got Big Bertha, my Cortex 13 foot, to chuck in the middle of the lake. It were really, really windy just a minute ago, but it seems to have calmed down now, so it's not too bad. But the wind's supposed to get up, so I've got a 50 gram feeder on that. Probably change that to like a 42 or something. And then bait wise, I've got some dead reds. I've got some pellets. I've got my wafters, what I'm using. Critical wafters from Bait Tech. These are the ones, 5mm critical wafters. I've got some spray. And then I've got some ground bait done up in here, which is Special G and margin mix, my faithful. And I'll probably mix a few pellets with that as well. That's just to feed down the edge. I've got a couple of sprays and stuff. And that is it. You don't really need too much. Keep it really simple. And I'll change to maggots on a band, put them on an air rig and what have you, if them bream turn up. But that's really it. We're starting at 11, so we've got an hour. What that is. We've got an hour to go. So when we get on the books, I'll get my nets in, and hopefully it'll stay dry for us today.
What do you pick for, Max?
Right, it's 11 o'clock. Sure, we're starting at 11. Sure, it's 11. There we go. And we're in. Sort my rod out. So that's it, we're all in. 11 o'clock, well, 4 I think it is, 5 hour match. I'm just going to start short, see if I can pick anything up straight away before I start putting loads of bait in. And then probably have a chuck in the middle and just gauge it from there. But if it doesn't start going round in the next sort of half an hour, apologies for the wind, we can introduce a bit of bait, I think. So we'll see what happens in this first 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, and we'll go from there. Steady away. Don't do anything too crazy. That's the plan. So we'll see what happens. Just had a good chat with Tidsy, my mate down there, and Dave Smith. We've had a good chinwag. Yeah, good laugh. So anyway, I think the brother's back from the shop. He's going to get us some snap and some pop and what have you. We couldn't find out on way down. So first minute, we'll see what happens, and hopefully I'll come back to you when we start catching a few. And I'll keep my eye on a few people and see what happens, see what they do as well. So see you in a bit. Here we go. 2 minutes later. Skimmer. Small thing. Nice start, isn't it? See the old rod go down. There we go, little skimmer. Nice to get an early bite. Hopefully. Carry on catching them now. And the bigger ones turn up. There we go, in again. Bigger one. Big nodder. Didn't take long, did it?
Look at that side of it.
Right. Brother's just turned up with a snap now. Not for the break. When they're that size, can't complain. Hey? Oh, when you're taking it off? Right, just had a massive downpour. Proper big black cloud come over and just wet us all through. But doing alright. Catching a few on this. Keep getting odd skimmer. I've had a left one and 4 or 5 skimmers. When this big is alright. White ears. Well, Speedy's getting odd few, I think, and people are catching, but not massive coming out yet. No carpers yet, but hopefully now we'll get a few. Just hope it dries up a bit now because it's proper wet round here. But still getting odd bite and odd indication, but no carp as yet. So it's 12:30. So we'll keep carrying on this, and hopefully the sun will come out and dries up a bit, because it's all my tackle's wet now. Great, isn't it? But can't say too much because we're quite closely pegged on here. But just carrying on this, keep catching a few, and then if this dies I'll probably end up moving out a little bit. That's gone. There you are, another skimmer, look. Small one this time. Bigger ones. Right, got it back in, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Right, still the same really. Keep it going in. Getting odd skimmer now. It's quite enough a little bit, but Speedy's just had a carp. About £8, I think. So. Just gotta keep it going in. Yeah, so just keep it going in. hopefully we can keep catching these skimmers. But it has died off a little bit. I was getting one a chuck earlier on, and then it died off. And then I've just kept swapping baits and trying mag it and pellet and what have you. That bloody wind's getting up and up. So it's yeah, the only person that's got a carp is Speedy at the minute. I've got a little F1, which I thought, hey, this is a carp, and it turned out to be an F1. But plenty of skimmers, them big skimmers and all are nice when you can catch them. I don't know what has been caught further down. The lad next door's had a few, and the lad further up's had a few. But it's me and Speedy at the minute. But bloody hell, that wind is getting up. We've had a downpour and everything, so it's pretty cold today. But just keep going, keep putting it in there, and hopefully feed this edge up, and hopefully we'll get a few fish off that edge as well. So carry on, and yeah, fingers crossed. My bank runner looks like he's been asleep half of the day. Looks cosy under that brolly though, doesn't it? Right, let's get on with some fishing. We've been asleep now. Well, it's raining, but we've got a lovely rainbow there. The sun's coming out, but it's still wet and windy. sun's out now. We've had rain, sleet and snow. Well, we haven't had the snow, but after that calf I've just had a couple more skimmers. Looks like another skimmer. Very white in it. Speedy's had 2 more carp, I think. So it'll be a close affair. But keep going yet. Last hour. Hopefully some fish will have moved on a bit closer in. So I'm going to have another 10 minutes on this, I think, and then hopefully this last hour and 10 minutes will start catching short. I've put a little bit of bait into my right, and I'm just going to alternate just out in front and just down to my right. But yeah, I put a little bit of snap out about 25 metres and I've just had a quick chuck on it, had a carp, had a bream, had another skimmer. But you're waiting on bites a little bit more, so I'm not going to give it too much longer. And then hopefully we'll get on this short line and see if we can catch another couple more carp. So hopefully the sun stays out, but it don't look like it. Looks like it's going to rain again. So we've got it while it lasts, and then yeah, keep going. In a minute. Right, it's 2 minutes from the end. Speedy's got another carp, it looks like. We've got another skimmer on this. Been a lovely day, to be honest, catching these skimmers. I think we'll have enough to do speeder. We can get it in quick. Get another one. So that's it. It's literally like 2 minutes now. So we'll see if we get another one. Hopefully it'll be a big dirty carp. But don't think we've got enough to beat Speedy in the section. Don't know what's been caught down there. Not too much, I don't think. But that's it. See you at the weigh-in. Oh, it's gone. Skimmer to end it on it.
second. Third. Dave Wood with £101.
Cheers, mate.
Well done, Dave.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks, mate. Cheers, mate.
Second, 152.9, Martin Carpenter.
Well done, mate.
You could have won this amount of gratitude. And the winner today after Spessy Lake with 181.3, Speedy.
Well done, Speedy.
Welcome back, mate. Right, match play.
That is the end of the practice match. I would have liked to have done the outro of the video down there, but by the time we got back to the hotel and had a nice relaxing meal with my brother and Tommy Pickering, it were really time to go to bed and get your stuff ready for the next day. So it were all a bit let's get going and get going again basically for the next day. So I thought I'd just have a quick chat with you in the new van. I've got a new van, everybody. I've got a Citroen Berlingo XL Cab Crew, which it is a van, brand new, and yeah, I can move the seats back and turn it into a van and everything like that. But fantastic, love it to pieces. So I'm sure you'll see in the new videos regarding the van and everything like that. I'll probably give you a tour of it when I get out fishing in it and everything like that. It's only just come today. But back down to Larford. I wanted to do the video at the end, but we just didn't have time and we're ready for the next day. But as you saw at the presentation, I ended up coming third on the lake. Now it was split into two separate matches, one on Match Lake and one on Spessy Lake. And as you saw, the winner of our lake was Nick Speed. He had £180 on peg 18, which was in the corner. I was on peg 20 and I ended up coming third with £101. £70 of skimmers and 4 carp I had. And everyone was like, bloody hell, I can't believe you caught £70 of skimmers. But I had a really lovely day, even though the weather was ridiculous. It was windy, rainy, sleeting, then it was sunny, then we had a lovely rainbow. The weather was just ridiculous, but it didn't alter the fishing. The fishing was absolutely fantastic in that area. Across the other side they struggled a little bit, and in the corner to the right of me they struggled a little bit as well. But the area that we were in, on that far bank, sorry, of Spessy Lake, in those pegs, it was absolutely fantastic fishing. And I love it when it's windy like that, and you always know that the fish are going to be feeding when there's the undertow and everything like that. It's great for feeder fishing when it's windy. I love it. So yeah, third in the match. I underarmed a feeder at 8 metres, and I started there and I started catching big skimmers, and I was getting lovely skimmers up to 2 to 3 pounds, and I stayed there pretty much all day. I did feed a line about 20 metres out. I put a couple of ground bait feeders out to that with pellets and a bit of ground bait and what have you. But that didn't kick off. I had a quick chuck on it while I had a bit of a break off that line, and had a quick drink and a chocolate bar and what have you. And I did have a quick chuck on that, and I ended up having a carp and a skimmer on that long line. So it did fare well for me to put a little bit of snap further out and fish it for 10 or 15 minutes while the other one just settled. So it's always good to have somewhere to go and just give that line, your main line, a little bit of a settle before you go on that line. I didn't catch anything down the edge. I did put an edge line up. Or did I catch anything down the edge? Maybe I had one bite. No, I can't remember really anything coming down from the edge, but I did put a line to me right down the edge, and I filled it with ground bait and micros and what have you, but it didn't really kick off that. So I just stayed on that 8 to 9 metre line, just underarming it on a method feeder and catching pretty much most of the day. And I had a fantastic day, and to have £70 of skimmers, I were over the moon. And then when it come to the pickup, I think I picked up about 150 quid for third, and like I said, there were winners from Nick Speed won the match. So a fantastic start to the practice match, and it was, I think there were about 60 67 or 68 on the practice match on the Friday. So it put me in great steads for the weekend. Loads and loads of confidence going into the Goldenrod final over the next 2 days, the Saturday and the Sunday. So that's it for this video. This is the practice match before the main event on the Friday and Saturday, on the Saturday and Sunday, sorry. And to come away with a third is absolutely fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out the next couple of videos, which will be the main event on the Saturday and Sunday, which is a Goldenrod Feeder Championship. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Click the link down below, subscribe up to the videos. Massive thank you to all the members out there who have joined the video recently. So if you want to become a member, all you do is click the join button, and then you get all the members only videos, behind the scenes footage. There's loads and loads of videos on there what you can go through. Also, we've got another channel called Baguptv Raw, where all the raw footage, I set a camera up behind me and that just plays all the way through the match, and I upload the raw footage on that when I'm catching fish and stuff like that. There isn't really much talking, but it's nice just to set a camera up and look and see, and you can have a look for yourself. But if you do want to like raw footage of the match, go ahead on to Baguptv Raw, just hit the subscribe button, and you get to watch all those videos for free. So that's it, guys. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, all available. If you want to email me at baguptv@gmail.com, I'll tell you how to order the hats, the hoodies, the t-shirts, joggers, stickers, anything on there, and I'll let you know how much they are and everything like that. So that's it. Massive thanks for watching this video. Fingers crossed for the final, which will be tomorrow. And yeah, really looking forward to it, going into the final with a lot of confidence. So let's, fingers crossed for a flyer. Wish me luck. Keep on bagging. We out. Welcome to the video, thanks for clicking on it. This is the Goldenrod Feeder Championship, the first day at Larford Lakes, the final. We had a great practice day yesterday. We came third on the lake in the match. It was split over 2 lakes, but today it's the Goldenrod Feeder Championship. We're looking forward to this one. So, just before we get started, if you want to win this product, which has caught me loads of fish, won me the UK Champs first round at Larford Lakes. This is the compact method feeder mould and free method feeder from Midday. If you want to win this, just comment on this video below and you will get to win this prize. I will pick a winner out randomly on the next episode. So with all that said and done, hope you enjoy the video. Let's crack on.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, push hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took a red pill.
Whoa, that's the kid. Day 1. There you go.
Good luck, Dave.
Cheers, man. It's hard to do with your phone, isn't it? 18.
Spessy 18.
Right, the first day of the Goldenrod final at Lindholme Lakes, Larford Lakes. And yesterday, if you've seen the practice video, I drew peg 20, which is two or three pegs down there. Today, we've drawn peg 18 on Spessy, which the peg Speedy had, and he won the match with £180, so no pressure today. I've already had orders off my brother-in-law. He sat in chair. Hopefully won't be snoring through the match. So I think I know what I'm doing. I had a good look at Speedy yesterday as well, so I had £101 in the practice match and come third in the match. So yeah, I've got a bit of confidence from yesterday. I think I know what I'm doing, and I just need to get it done, don't I? And if there's no fish there, then that's it. But I'm just going to relax, try my best. I've told my brother to keep out my ear hole, because yesterday he was giving me some jip saying I should have had this, watch your tip, all this stuff. Like my father used to do back in the day. So he's going to sit back, and I'm going to fish my match, and hopefully have a really nice day and catch some good fish today. Speedy's not drawn well, he's not very good, not very happy. Tommy's not very happy. Who else has drawn alright? Eddie Bryden's drawn alright. Peg 1 on match late. I think Darren Cox has drawn well, and Stephen Fry's across from me. So those are the good pegs what have been drawn, and me obviously. People were whinging at the draw, oh you've drawn this sticky fingers, all this stuff. Anyway, we'll turn you around, we'll show you the peg, and I'll show you what I'm doing today. Right, so this is the peg 18, the M peg on this side, salmon fries over there, peg 17. Supposed to be decent down this area down there, but no one really had out yesterday. But anyway, I'll show you the setup. So I've got a feeding feeder rod. This is this one here. I've got my Cortex 11 foot, 8 pound line on, small method feeder, wafter. Easy it is. And I've got my 5G. That's a bit beefier, that 5G, just for a small chuck. And then I've got my ever faithful here, the Reactor Core XZ midi reel, 8 pound line, method feeder. It's so simple. Bait wise, I've got my critical wafters, I've got my pink ones, my yellow ones, my white ones, and then I've got fishery micros. And then, you know, I always like to put a bit of krill on. I put a few in a tub, put a bit of krill on them, and then you leave them for like a few hours and they turn red, like them in there. And then I just pop them in there and it makes them like a nice colour. I've got a few glugs and what have you, and some old maggots if I need to. I never had a bite on maggot yesterday. I've got some water today, and I've got some ground bait mixed up, Special G and Special G margin mix. That's my mix. Lovely. I just need to sieve that off. So that's my setup. I'm going to put my nets in later. So we've got quite a wait now until the time, but I'm just going to relax, hopefully. Just snooze about all the fish I'm going to catch, and yeah, we'll go from there. So wish me luck. Right. We're all set up, ready to go. 2 minutes from the off. Take a couple of tablets for me back. There we go. Wish me luck. Right, we're away. Just going to start on this, see what happens, take it slow, don't do anything drastic, and hopefully we'll catch some fish. Keep it going in, and yeah, looking forward to it, so I'll come back to you once I've started getting a few bites and hopefully a few fish. Right, here we go. Second fish, I've just had a skimmer. Must be like an F1 or something like that. Could be a big skimmer. Small carp, that one. We're doing alright at the minute. Exactly the same as yesterday. Keep it going in. Right, 2 fish in 2 chucks. I'll keep it up. It's a little windy as well. Okay, odd little indication on the tip. See if it goes round. again. It's a carp. Looks like a better fish or a big brain. Might be a carp, don't think he knows he's hooked. Monstrous brain. Big white thing. That's alright, isn't it? Like that. First 40 minutes, got 3 skimmers, 2 small carps, so I'm doing alright. I haven't seen anyone else catch much, but let's just knuckle down, see if we can keep catching, keep getting odd fish, and yeah, keep going. That's what I need to. About big to big and down edge. We can get him in. on, weren't it? about 1:30. We're doing alright. We've had quite a few small carp, and I've just gone down this edge. Just had 2 carp on the trot, big uns as well, and then just lost one, an absolute monster. Just pulled out. There was nothing wrong with the hook or anything like that. So I fed another line a bit further out because this skimmer line's gone a bit dead. If I don't catch a few skimmers on that, I'll have a chuck on that one while I keep feeding this edge and keep going on it and alternate. Wind's got up again. I haven't seen many people catching up really, to be honest, so all I'm doing is just getting my head down, keep going, keep catching on that short line, and hopefully we'll keep catching some carp around this corner. But yeah, at the minute I've lost one, which I'm gutted about, but I'm just trying to get my head down. You do lose fish, don't you? But I'm trying to get my head down and get back on and catch a few fish now. So I'm just going to keep going, see if we can do the business. But yeah, there ain't not seem many people catching, but we'll carry on as normal. See you in a bit. Battery on. We're into the last hour now. Jamie Harrison's been walking around with the camera and stuff. He says I'm not there far. Well, he says I'm thereabouts. I've had 3 decent carp and then just sneaking odd skimmer and odd little carp and what have you. But we're in the last hour, so I'm going to hopefully get a few more fish down there. Just got one on this short line as well. Timing well. Is that one on decent brain? See if we can get this in. So I've just fed it twice down edge, a couple of big feederfuls. I'm just gonna have a go. In front of me a minute while that settles. So give it 5 minutes or so, and then hopefully go down that edge. Get a couple of carp. That's the plan for last hour.
Might be if you wait, that's it.
Not that much, mate, today. Small ones. 28 one.
Got it? Hang on, mate. Right.
You want to check him out? Or?
You lift it.
Yeah.
I want you to bollocks for me next time. Come on. Come on. 47 quid.
He's got it again. There you go, boss.
I think it's worth 117, 14.
Yeah, hold on.
Here's what I paid for that. Right, so that's the end of that one. I ended up weighing 117 pounds. And what a fantastic start to the Goldenrod Feeder Championship. It was very, very close for the section. It was between me and Simon Fry. Simon weighed in 115 pounds. I didn't think I'd got that much. I thought that he'd done me with 115 pounds. I thought it were going to be a bit close, but I thought he'd done me. Jamie Harrison come round filming the event, and he says, "Oh, what you got, Dave? What you got?" This, we're like an hour to go. I've got 80 to 90 pounds. He says, "Oh, I think you'll be winning it." Anyway, Simon Fry in the last hour caught a ridiculous amount of weight. In the last hour, he put like 60 pound in his net or something like that. He was telling me at the end. So day one over and done, and I ended up winning the section. So 1 point. The Goldenrod Feeder Championship is set over 2 days. And basically, you need to win your section to get the less amount of points going into the second day. So we did it. I'm over the moon. Fantastic result. I ended up fishing just underarm at 9 metres. And then down to my left-hand side, about 6 metres down to the left. I did have a chuck at 25 metres, and I ended up catching a skimmer on that line. And I did put a little bit of snap on that line to see if that would come in, but they didn't. But I just persevered. The day before, Nick Speed won the match off that peg with 180, but it was a completely different day. I knew it were a good area, and I just did what I did in the practice match, just underarming and fishing a feeder short, and just kept building the peg up and putting skimmers in the net. And then I got some really, really big carp in the last couple of hours down the edge. And I'm talking the carp, I must have had one about 18 pound. It were an absolute monster. So that was it for day one. An absolute fantastic result. I'm over the moon with a 1 point going into the next day. I'll put the full results up for you now. You can have a look. I actually did come second in the match as well. Steve Bradsley, I can't remember his name. Let me just get the results up for you. I'm sure it is Steve Brindley. He was the one what won it with 124 pound. He was on the other match lake. I think he was on peg like 18 or 19, and he's had 124 pound. I ended up coming second, 117, and then Simon Fry with 115. But those were the top 3 on the day. The other section winners was Max Higgett, Michael Sanders, Darren Cox and Tommy Pickering. That was going into the first day. So, like I said, I'll put the results up for you now. You can have a look at the sheets and everything like that from the first day. But I was really over the moon to finish with a single point on day one. That's what I really wanted to do off that peg as well, which I knew it was a good peg. So, can I do it tomorrow? I've got one hand on the trophy. Can I do it tomorrow? I need a flyer. I need a good peg. I know I can catch some fish down there. So, let's see. You'll have to wait until the next episode, though, for day 2 of the Goldenrod Feeder Championship at Larford Lakes. So we'll end that one there. thank you very much for watching this one. It's much appreciated. And if you want to win the prize, what I'm giving away, the MIDI compactor method feeder mold, where you get the method feeder mold, the method feeder, and the quick change bead. It's around about 10 quid I think you can buy them for now, or even cheaper online. But if you want to win this, I'm giving it away free. This has won me loads of matches, and I used it today, which also won me the come second on the day at the Golden Rod Feeder Championship. So I used this with the mould and the method feeder, and it was absolutely fantastic. Fantastic bit of kit. Like I said, won me loads of matches in the past. So if you want to win this, just comment on this video below and you can win this on the next one. Right, that is it, guys. A massive thank you to everybody out there what supported me. I know Jamie Harrison come up to me and he said, oh my God, Dave, the amount of messages I've got on my social media platform saying that they're rooting for you. Come on, Dave, you can do it and all this stuff. So I just wanted to say I'm very humble and very much appreciated for everybody messaging me out there. I've had tons of messages on my phone. If I've not got back to you, I do apologise, but I do really appreciate it. And the support that I've had over the first day was absolutely fantastic. So a massive thank you to everybody out there. Hit the subscribe button, hit the join button if you want to become a member. Members only videos. You get to click on the playlist and pick which option that you want. Just hit the join button and you can get all the members only videos. We've also got the Baguptv Raw, where I set a camera up behind me and all the raw footage goes onto Baguptv Raw. So if you do like that sort of footage and stuff like that, head on over to Baguptv Raw, give us a subscribe on that, it'd be much appreciated. And if you would like to give us a super thanks, that's in the comments as well. So that's it, guys. A massive thank you to everybody out there. We've got one hand on the trophy. Let's do it for day 2. We need a flyer. Fingers crossed. We'll see you day 2 coming soon. Keep on bagging. Out.
Never break, always fight, never quit.
How it's supposed to feel.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real good. How's it supposed to feel?
How's it supposed to feel?
How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.
How's it supposed to feel?
How's it supposed to feel?
I ended up weighing 107 £17. So day one over and done, and I ended up winning the section, so 1 point. We've got one hand on the trophy, let's do it for day two. We need a flyer, fingers crossed.
Unbelievable. 17, Alex.
One section yesterday, so they're all on 1 point. Obviously, they're the leaders. Got £117 over on Special Lake. Paid 18. He's on match late today. So she got
26.
26.
Oh.
Good luck, mate. Right, here we are, day two. So, from yesterday, we've got a win yesterday, so we're on 1 point. Today, we need another win, so we get another point, and hopefully that'll get us in the frame or win us the golden rod. But today, new day, different conditions, winds blowing a different way, and I've drawn, we're on Match Lake today, we're on Specie yesterday, so you alternate, so you go on Match Lake today, and this side hasn't been fishing really well, hasn't been fishing that well, but you never know, do you? So I've drawn peg 26 on Match Lake, which people are saying it's alright, it's a decent area. I'm happy with it, you know what I mean? Like I say, you can only do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do my best, and that's try and fish and work it out myself, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm just going to fish method and chuck it short, chuck it downside, chuck it in middle, hopefully it'll go round. Not complicated, is it? But this lake didn't fish very well yesterday. Adam Wakeling were on this. Condom Head, we've called him today. Even though he don't really watch the videos, he does really. Loves them. Keeps saying me how he loves all the videos, but he's down there somewhere shouting and bawling because he hadn't done all yesterday. But today we're just going to see what. Yeah, he ran it yesterday. I had £26. Come 8th in the section. But we'll see what happens today, and hopefully we'll have a few. So I'm going to keep it quiet. 2 minutes from the off start, and see how we get on. See you in a bit. Wish me luck. Right, just before we get into the video, I know you're dying to see it, but I just want to say a massive thank you to MIDI for sponsoring the video today, and they've given me a lovely MX100 fishing chair to go down to Larford with for my bank runner. So I just thought I'd give you a quick 2-minute video and just show you what this chair can do, how it works, and how it's perfect for fishing. So let's crack on with the video quickly. Hiya, I'm Dave from MIDI, and I brought you up to my local venue tonight just to show you this new MX100 pole feeder chair from MIDI. It's a fantastic bit of kit, so let's just have a quick look at it and I'll show you all the specs on it and show you how to set it up. Right, so this is the MX100 all set up. As you can see, Jackson's having a little bit of a fish on it. He's all set up, just having a quick go while I do the video. So lovely piece of kit, comfortable chair. On the back it's got these legs. Now as you can see on the back of it, there's these extendable legs where you can move them up and down And I like to have them a little bit up because then you're not so low to the ground when you're fishing. So moving around this side now, this feeder arm or pole arm, which is attached on the side, is a great bit of kit. So when you're setting it up, it comes with a long metal frame, and it's got an extendable bit here at the front with a rod rest on. So as you can see, Jackson's holding the rod there, and he's just rested it on the rod rest, and he's fishing a feeder. But this can also be put in the rest here. So just show us putting it in the rest, Jackson. So if he moves the rod forward, he can pop it in that rest there as well. And he can move that up and down if he wanted to, and fish like that as well. So that's the rod rest at the front. You can put it in different positions. That's why it's so long. And then you've got your butt rest there. Now, you've also got this rest at the back. So if you were fishing a longer rod, like a 13-foot rod, you could have your rod lying on here and take that section out there. Or when you're fishing the pole, which we'll come to in a little bit later, and I'll show you how the pole works as well. So just coming on this side, you also get with this, these little attachments as well. So these fit onto the chair. And on here, you can put different attachments on. There's a keep net arm, what you can put on there and have a keep net arm. Or you can have the side tray on, which it comes with the side tray as well. On the side tray, nice and sturdy. Put all your bait on there like Jackson's got on, with a few wafters and what have you. And that's just perfect. So you don't have to reach up and down, and you've got it on the side tray, not hitting your back or anything. You can recline it with these two sections at the back. All you do is just loosen them up and then fold that up and down. And as you saw when I'm setting it up, it's very easy to set up. These just fold down, and it's very easy to get in the car or van or whatever you've got. So, right, so we've got the pole on now. Now, all you do is, on this one, is this little bad boy here, just push this little button on the side, and it moves up and down that. Like so, and you can position that anywhere you want to position it, and that just holds the pole in and then goes on your rest. And you can put it to any position. So if you want to be fishing on the pole and you want it hands free while you're having a cup of tea or a coffee or on your phone or whatever, it's perfect for that. So what a fantastic piece of kit. Like I said, on the accessory bar, what you get with it, the long accessory bar, use it to however you want. Use it for feeder fishing, use it for pole fishing. This little latch here will hold your pole in place for when you're shipping back. That's the chair itself. Nice thick material, very, very strong. And it's got like a nice little pillar there at the top for your head. Very thick material, waterproof. It's been raining tonight and it's not got wet or anything like that. We just wiped it straight off. And it's really, really comfy. It even holds my weight, so it must be good, Monty. So there you go. That's the pole setup. And that is the MX100 feeder chair. Right, so that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this little video just showing you one of the great products from the MIDI range. And like I said, go out and have a look at these. Go and sit on it yourself in the tackle shop. Have a good look, have a good fiddle about with it. Put all the attachments on like we had on tonight. If you want to have a look at one of these chairs, they retail around about 150 quid, but you can find them cheaper on the market. So have a search around in the local tackle shops because there's some good deals on at the moment. So I just want to say a massive thank you to MIDI for sponsoring the video, and we will see you soon. Keep on bagging. I mean, that's a golden one. What, one fucking skin? Yeah. Right, well, the rain started a bit. It's bloody freezing today, not like it were the past 2 days. Must be 5 degrees colder, but we've started first hour and a half. We've had one F1, 2 little skimmers. Lad next door's had 3 carp, but it seems to be that there's a few carp in front of him. No one else has really had out. Speedy's got 1 F1 and 2 skimmers. Other lad further down, he's got a roach and a skimmer, and a few skimmers have been caught. That's your lot. That's pretty bad in there, isn't it? I don't know what's going off with it. It's pretty bad screen, but it's hammering it down with rain. It's cold, it's windy, and I think it's just going to be a bit of a patient thing. Try and find a few fish, chuck in different spots, and hopefully we'll get a visit at some point. So we'll crack on. Lad next door's got another carp. I don't know if you can see him, but he seems to be getting odd fish. Seems to be that they're all balled up there. Hopefully they'll come down a little bit, but who knows. Right, we'll crack on. See if we can get a few more. It's 2 o'clock, so we've got 2 hours left. I've got 1 F1 and 4 skimmers, small skimmers as well, small F1. No one's really catching anything, apart from the lad next door who's got 4 carp. I think Phil Ringer's had a carp as well, but in our section no one's catching anything apart from odd little skimmer. Been hard work. I think Speedy's got an F1 and a few skimmers, but Tommy Pickering has drawn the MPEG on this lake. He's not in our section, but he's drawn the MPEG and he's catching quite a few, so we would expect him to win the section today and probably win the whole event. So hopefully Tommy, get it done, son. Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm just gonna hope that I catch some fish down this edge, and if I don't, it's gonna be hard work, but just can't get anything now. I tried short, tried in the middle, tried searching, chucking in a few different holes to try and find a carp, nothing. Keep getting odd little liner, but very rarely. So I'm just waiting, really, biding my time to go these 2 swims and then try this edge, and that's all you can do, innit? But we'll give it a good go. I just didn't draw the best of pegs, but what can you do? Keep going. They'll turn up, I'm sure of it. So let's crack on. Keep going. Fishing method down middle and method short, and then we'll try this edge in the next probably half an hour, and just pray for me that we start getting some carp. Must have felt sorry for me. Yes, Richard, it's all to you. You're the best angler in the world, thank you.
Anytime.
Right, it's not the best of news, is news. I haven't had a fish for an hour and a half. Gutted. I had a couple of packets of Snacker Jacks, a Mars, and a nice Bakewell tart. So I'm all full, but the fish aren't feeding. Lad next door, and then another 2 more carp this side, and Phil Ringer's just had a couple of carp. Where are mine? Frustrating, can't get a bite. A lad down there chucked a conventional feeder out and caught a carp. It's just that it's too cold, it's freezing. Everybody's struggling across, but for whatever reason, up to my right, he's had a few carp, and they can only be balled up in that area. What can you do? But it looks like we've gone from hero to zero. We'll see what happens. Just need a couple of carp and probably move up the section points a bit, but who knows what could happen in this last hour. But we'll carry on and see what happens. At least we picked up yesterday, didn't we? So we'll get us winnings from yesterday, but yeah, disappointed at the minute. Just keep going.
On the match play, take 1 to 29, day 1. The winner for that day had £76 picking up his cheque for 150 quid, Michael Sanders. Section B, match day 1, peg 6 to 24. From peg 27 with a weight of £83 and 1 ounce, picking his 150 quid up, Max Higgins. Section C, match day 1, pegs 12 to 23, with a weight of 124.12, from peg 18, Steve Brindley. A section, day 1 on the special leg, from pegs 1 to 29, from peg 5 with a weight of 54.12, picking his 150 quid up, Tommy Pickering. We're still doing county out, Thomas.
Can I have that one? No.
Right, section B, day 1. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Right, section B, day 1, with a weight of £60.15 from peg 28, Darren Cox. Specie section C, day 1, pegs 12 to 23, from peg 18 with 117.14, Dave Wood. Day 2, match A, section 1 to 29, with a weight of 88.11, from peg 1, Trevor Mould. Check your checks incidentally before you go away to make sure we spelled your name right, else you'll panic you, won't it? Right, day 2, match B section, peg 6 to 24, and peg 27 with a weight of £56, Paul Twig. Day 2, match C section, pegs 12 to 23, from peg 19, with a weight of £100 and 10 ounces, Matt McGuire. Day 2, Specie B section, peg 6 to 24, from peg 24, with a weight of 36.9, Carl Barfield. Right, day 2, Specie A section, pegs 1 to 29, with a weight of 37.5, from peg 30, Andy Kinder. And finally, day 2, Specie C section, pegs 12 to 23, with a weight of £55 and 6 ounces, from peg 17, Phil Kelly. Right, now the serious envelopes. Right, we have a sheet here if anybody does want to check. The overall results for all 68 anglers will be on site tonight. But we've got a sheet here, obviously, the top 10. A lot of these weights have been decided by weight because we've got loads of points ties. So I'll start at the very end in 10th place. In 10th place with a superior weight, and his weight was £90 and 1 ounce combined. And 10th place goes to Dave Smith.
How many points is that?
Well done, sir.
7 points.
Well done, little
Right,
squirrel.
in 9th place. 9th place again on 7 points, but he's got a superior weight of £120 and 6 ounces. Goes to Trevor Mould. weight of 71 pounds and 9 ounces. Spit the dog!
Wow.
Spit the dog. So we spit the dog. Right. In 7th place, with a weight of 97 pounds and 7 ounces, so on superior weight, same point 6. Picking up £1,000 is Vic Molyneux. Right, in 6th place, again on superior weight, with 110 pounds and 7 ounces, goes to, and 6 points, goes to Michael Sanders. £1,500 picks up. In 5th place, and it's a clear 5. He's not joined points with anybody else, weight or anything like that. So in 5th place, clear 5th, picking up £2,000 with 5 points, Matt Maguire. In 4th place, picking up £3,000. He's a clear 4 points. Oh no, there was a Paul Twigg with 4 points, and then a superior weight. So in 4th place with 4 points is Paul Twigg. Paul picks up £3,000. Right, in 3rd place on 4 points, superior weight. Can't believe this actually. Max Higgett, £4,000. In 2nd place, now then, fella. In 2nd place, 3 points.
Very good.
Beaten by a superior weight.
Very good.
Again. Call you, again on weight, won't he, as a nickname. Who else? Picking up £6,000, Tommy Pickering. And the winner, he's a great angler. He underestimates himself, I'm telling you. He's a great angler. He's done really well in this 2-day festival. 3 points, superior weight, picking up the title of Golden Rod Feeder Champion 2023 and £10,000, Steve Brindley.
Right, what can I say? A disappointing end to the 2-day at Larford Lakes. Absolutely gutted. And you know, this is after a few days after the event, because I've got my van and everything, but I didn't want to do the video straight after because we were absolutely gutted. And yeah, I might have said a few choice words in it and what have you. So after the event, I don't even know what to say now. And I know probably everybody out there is as disappointed as I am, but it just didn't happen for me on that day too. After a fantastic practice match and a fantastic day one, winning the section with over 120, £117. I went into day two with loads of confidence, and I drew the peg 26 on Match Lake, which I Adam Wakelin had the peg just before the day, and he only had £24 off it, and he said it were terrible, and he reckoned he'd work something out, but he never tells anyone, does Adam, and he didn't tell me anyway. But and he said it weren't right good, but I weighed in anyway. I ended up weighing in about £9, 10 ounce or something like that on the day, and I ended up coming 9th in the section out of 11, I think it were. I only ended up beating Darren Cox and Simon Fry. They had Simon Fry had £1, Darren Cox had £2. I ended up having £9, and then there were like 20s, 15s, 20s, 21s, 30s, and then the lad next door, Paul Twigg, he did all right, and he were chucking in his method feeder, and it were going round, and that's what winter fishing is like. The day of the morning of that day too, it went ridiculously cold, and the lad this side of me, he ended up having 2 carp, and the lad above him, he ended up having like 4 carp, fishing bread on a feeder or something. But the lad next door, me, Paul, he ended up having, he won the section with like £60. I think he had 6 or 7 carp and what have you. Gutted, I know. Everybody's saying out there, I can't believe it, Dave, and I can't believe it as well. I were absolutely gutted, but we live and learn. Maybe I should have done a few different things in the match. Maybe I should have fished like a conventional feeder with maybe a bit of corn on, or a bit of meat, or something like that. But I'd got loads of confidence going into the day that I just thought that I'd throw a method feeder out and catch them short, and chuck short with a method feeder and put some bait in, and it just never kicked off. So a very, very disappointing day too. But what can I say? I ended up coming 20th after that. I didn't get in the top 10, and then thinking, and even more thinking back, I should have fished Maggot and see if I could catch some skimmers just to get me. All I needed to get were 7 points, and I had a massive weight from day one to get into that top 10 position, to get some money back. I could have got £1, £2, £3, £4 because it was top 10, and maybe I should have tried fishing a convention and just catching what I could. But then again, you never know, do you? And then I could have messed that up and then thought, oh, I should have just fished a carp, you idiot, what am I doing? So it's one of them decisions that you make on the day. And I stuck to my guns. I wanted to try and win the event outright. I stuck to my guns and thought, I'm going for it. And yeah, no regrets, no regrets. But I just wanted to say a massive thank you to my brother, Richard Wood, for taking me down, putting up with me for 3 days down there, him snoring his head off at night, never getting any sleep. But thanks for that anyway, Boff. It's been a nice 3 days, so thanks to him for taking me down, and enjoyed the weekend. Nice few meals we had with Tommy and George, I think, as well. His name were in the last time, and we had some nice meals there, and steak and chips and all sorts of stuff, a few beers after and what have you, and a nice breakfast as well in the morning. So yeah, we had a good time, and I want to say a massive well done to Steve, forgot his name, why can I never get his name right? Bradsley, I think it is. Sure, it's Steve Bradsley. He ended up winning the Golden Rod final right out with 2 points, and his wife made a lovely cake for us all, so we had a nice piece of cake after. So I ended up picking some money up anyway myself for the first day and what have you. So I picked up some money on the third day and picked up some money on the first day. The practice match and the first day I picked up some money, so it didn't end too badly, but 100% sure I could have got into the top 10, getting a 1 point on day one anyway. But well done to Steve, well done to Tommy, well done to the old boy, I can't remember your name, but I'll put the results up for you now, the top 3. And oh, as well, Dave Smith, he ended up, my mate Dave Smith from Barnsley, ended up coming like 10th, I think it were, just sneaked in. But I only needed 7 points to get in, and I ended up having 10 points at the end of it. 1 point on first day, 9 on the second day. Unbelievable, isn't it? Gutted. Yes, thank you for everybody's support, and it is very much appreciated. I know you were rooting for me, so I just wanted to say thank you for everybody's support out there, messaging me and letting me know that you were behind me in trying to win it and what have you, and now we're hoping to win it as well. Everybody I've talked to, even Tommy Pickering comes, he says, I thought that were yours. And I was like, I don't know what happened, Tommy. And even Andy Kinder and Jay Diego Maradona, he come up to me and he couldn't believe it. But we had a nice chat with Simon Fry and Darren Cox after, and we were all gutted because we just didn't do out on second day. But yeah, that's it. So well done to all the framers, well done to Steve on winning it. And like I said, lovely slice of cake after from what his wife made. So yeah, very much appreciated. You can come on any of my matches if you want to. Come on any of mine and start making me a cake after. Be lovely. So yeah, great experience. I've been in the final once before, and I just need to try and win it, don't I now? But we're back on the start anyway of the feeder masters and all that stuff now. The season starts, UK champs and everything like that. So I don't want to rabble on anymore, but it's over with now, and I can relax and get on with something else now. And we reset and we carry on, don't we? So yeah, just want to say thank you to Phil Briscoe for running the event. Fantastic down there at Larford. The fishing's fantastic. So if you do want to go to Larford Lakes, just ring up, get booked on down there at Phil's place, and it's a fantastic place to go and fish and catch some big carp and big skimmers, and you know, 70 pounder skimmers I had on the practice match. Never had that in my life. So 70 pounder skimmers, great way, and some of them big carp. So but that's it. So I've got to pick a winner out for the method feeder mold and the method feeder. So let me just get the names up and I'll pick a winner out for you. Right, so I picked a winner out of the comments. We've had loads and loads of comments on the first day video, so thank you very much for commenting. And whoa, let me just get it. This is what you can win: the method feeder mold and method feeder, and this is what I use. So the winner is Diane Hunter. She made me a lovely comment on there saying, keep on bagging, Dave, good luck in the second day. So thank you, Diane, for messaging me on the comments, and you are a winner. Just email me at baguptv@gmail.com and let me know your address and I'll get it sent out for you. So thank you for all the support, and you are our winner. So that is it. Massive thank you to everybody out there. Please keep subscribing, keep liking the channel, keep hitting them watch buttons and everything like that. So it means a lot that you're watching the videos, and the more and more people that subscribe and join up to the channel, the more videos I'll be doing. So thank you very much for becoming and for subscribing. And if you want to become a member, just hit the join button and you can pick which option you prefer, and you can become a member of Baguptv. And there is over 130 videos on there for you to watch in the members only playlist. What else is there? Baguptv Raw is another channel that I've set up. I set a camera up behind me and put all the raw footage onto Baguptv Raw. So if you just like to watch that without any talking or anything like that and just watch the day, head over to Baguptv Raw and have a look at the raw footage. And that is on that channel as well. Please hit the subscribe button. That'd be ever so grateful. So that is it, guys. A disappointing day too. I'm over it now. I keep saying it. It's gone and done. It's over with. But thank you very much for all your support out there. and hopefully we will win one of these big events. But we reset, we're gonna then keep on adding. Yeah.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss that.
Guys, thanks for tuning in on the video. If you want to see more videos, hit this awesome playlist down here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you want to become a member, hit the join button. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We'll see you soon. Keep on bagging.